those videos. So it helped Americans to attack those bases. Like the small bases that are not in internet or no one's are aware of, Iranians send the video and the location to CIA for CIA to track them.
Okay, are there any more questions for this guy? Let's so
Castro, if at any time you feel like a question is too sensitive to answer, you can just refuse.
I'm sure he probably would do it.
I'm willing to answer any question because I want the world to know what is going on. That's the whole point of me.
Guys, I have a question for you. So I'm on the side that you've been on like the whole time, right? I know like most of the public doesn't like the regime, but I have a question. Do you believe that America is intervening just to help your people at the moment?
I said this before, no. America and Iranian, we have a different goals. We want our country free, and America wants to cut the oil for China and also not having nuclear weapon for Iran. There's two different goals, but it's the same path. So we are agreeing on that path that if each of us want to get to that goal, this regime has to go. We are agreeing on that one, but we have a different goals.
Kazra, what does freedom look like to you? Like a parliamentary government? And if you were the president of Iran, what would your administration's priorities be for your people?
Well, I didn't study politics, but free country to me is freedom of speech. If someone coming like in US, that if someone coming out in street and protest, they don't get killed. Like a religion don't get forced to people. The economy don't get forced to people. The people have the freedom of choosing. That's called a free country. Free election that they can choose their next leader or next president.
Question to you, Castro. How did you feel when President Trump said, I'm going to end the Persian civilization, annihilate the total country? How did you feel about that? Is that what you expected?
Well, this is the war, and both sides say some of the things like this, but President Trump only said that, but he never done it. But RGC never said it, but they're actually destroyed the civilization in Iran for 47 years now.
We shouldn't take.
They're doing a best job as possible.
I'm really proud of you. Seriously.
We shouldn't take.
Really proud. We love you. Thank you so much for being.
Apart from the romantic stuff, we shouldn't take seriously anything coming out of President Trump's mouth. Is that what you say? That we shouldn't take it seriously?
No, we take it seriously.
The most powerful man in the world. Do you understand?
No, I guess
you should take it seriously, Soren. You should.
He was talking about ending the Persian civilization.
Don't you take it seriously? My question to you is, can I ask you a question? My question is to you is, do you take it seriously when RGC is saying death to America and Americans for 47 years, and they're attacking Americans in Iran or in Middle East? Do you take that seriously?
I would take United States in a different standard because he's our leader of the free world. And obviously it's not a balanced power between Iran, regardless of what kind of political establishment is in Iran. But U.S.
So just because Iran don't have power as much as U.S. has, you don't take the Iran's word seriously.
Well, it doesn't have a significant influence compared to U.S. I mean, United States is of the free world. I mean,
how long have you been alive for?
Seriously. I mean, I don't understand.
That's why you don't need to take the IRGC seriously.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about Iran as a country.
They have done everything they said they didn't do.
Yeah, but Iran
that's not he's saying because the United States is more important in the world, the United States' word, regardless of what public official it comes from, resides is heavier on the international stage than when the Iranian prime minister or supreme leader says something. With Soren, yes, we have more weight, but for the people living in Iran, the supreme leader and the council of experts, they dictate what those civilians end up experiencing. And for a good portion of the last 12 months, they had been experiencing the government shooting them at will because they bothered to oppose them. Now, I don't know how you write that in your mind, but wouldn't we be out on the streets if the government was exactly representative of the people? In the same way that when people in America come out on the streets, it's because they feel like the government is not representative of the people.
Okay, one thing is during the war, after President Trump says that and says, I'm gonna, what is it called? Attack the oil bases, places, or like electricity places. What the Iranian government did and RGC did, they told their supporters, the people that are in streets right now, to go near those places so America don't dare to hit them. So RGC using their own supporters as a human shield. So RGC don't even care about their own supporters' life.
I mean, this is a common practice happening in Yugoslavia in 1990s. Actually, I remember in 1990s there was Serbia and Belgrade. Many people went on that bridge. Probably many of you guys are too.
But government never said that to the people.
Yeah, but I mean, actually, Milosevic did say that, and people did that.
And even if the government said that, do you think it's the right thing to say?
People did that voluntarily in Serbia. I don't know about in Iran, but they did that voluntarily. And by the way, are you okay destroying your infrastructure?
So I don't look. Hold on. I know a Serbian who is.
You care about we care about the people, Soren.
Okay, infrastructure.
Hold on. So destroying civilian infrastructure in the middle of a conflict constitutes a war crime post 1945 with the Geneva Convention. We can't bomb roads and power plants, or else we're guilty of fucking war crimes, both under American law and under international law. So
They really care about they really abide by international law.
Placeable. What is not
international laws? For those that think international law is important, my point was U.S. law forbids it. We're not allowed to do it.
So what do you think about the 12 that they are literally on stage recruiting?
Stop asking me to make excuses for instead of changing it.
That is the breach of international law.
That is bullshit. Just because I defend Soren's right to speak and mildly agree with him doesn't mean I hold a fucking terroristic point of view. How simplistic are fucking people? They can't understand the simplistic, like, have a more complicated point of view.
Hold on, BB, please. So, Marshall, what do you think about the 12-year-olds being sent to the checkpoints? Isn't that a breach of international law? Isn't that a war crime?
Again, I only mentioned international law for those that care. The salient point for the United States is what applies to us. What applies to us is in our law. We're not allowed to do that unless we change it. When we do it, constitutes a war crime under international law. For those who care about international law, my point was it might be the thing to do, but you're going to have a lot of consequences because the international law is doing such as that.
Do you know why?
We have the question for Carter, right? To a conclusion. Yeah, I mean, what you said about the U.S. bombing school, not going to the street to as a shit, right? U.S. bombed it anyways, and that's against legislation.
That school was exactly beside the military base, and Iran and RGC known for using the elementaries and schools and kindergartens as a guard for themselves to put their forces in there so to be safe. Right now, most of
you highly underestimate
because if they want the U.S. if the U.S. hit the hospital, they're gonna say, "Oh, U.S. hit our hospital," but the meeting is in the hospital.
Yes, but what the United States investigation so far has found into that is that we bombed the school without Iranian soldiers in the building.
Know that 2 months before the war,
Islamic Republic killed 300 children in streets of Iran.
Yes, but that doesn't make excuse of U.S. military accidentally targeting a base.
Yeah, that was
Like, it's still a bad thing for us to have done.
yeah, I agree with you. The thing is that it was unintended. What Islamic Republic did, it's 300 children was totally intentional.
It's just sort of, I thought it was, of course, the Iranian regime's what we use civilians and their deaths as leverage against the West, so military objectives don't get you can see this with Hamas and Hezbollah, and you can see this in the way the Iranian regime manages itself. Like, civilian casualties are the fucking point. Well,
That's what we're trying to tell you guys.
You misunderstand me defending Soren for me agreeing with his values. I defend the right to talk, not his feelings.
To get attention, okay?
You can go back to the executive. Okay. Like I Marshall at all, a couple minutes ago, but I'm gonna say this, Marshall. Soft people like you destroyed Europe. Europe is destroyed and gone because of some.
Don't deal with me, deal with the topic. I fucking hate you doing this. No, you are personally insulting me as a way to not talk about the fucking topic.
How is it an insult?
How? You're calling me the fucking problem instead of addressing on topic at hand.
I'm not calling you a problem. I'm saying soft people like you, by being soft, they destroyed Europe.
Choose your words.
Bro,
Comparing
me to the people that destroy Europe is a personal insult and one that does not deal with the current conversation on Iran.
I apologize, Marshall. What he means is you're a good person. Honestly, you are. You are tolerant, but unfortunately, that is not the way to negotiate with terrorists, and that is only one thing that only President Trump understands.
I wasn't opposing at all my hostility and issues.
This is a stage for everything.
All of my hostility and issues. Marshall, if I might.
It's going to be right to the point.
My contention had been a conversation that had a year people in. I don't think opposing you but you allowed the right to.
I think much of the to be honest, that is wonderful. I strongly urge you not to.
And instead of dealing with that point,
he's probably 8 years old. And some numbers. It's just things that you know that in much money, they're going to find out.
He has every right to say that. And two other things. And then
they want to lead Asian. Usually $10 million. I just think it was done because it is
tweets. Will be everywhere with them. I don't think he'll believe what we're saying, but it at least provides the opportunity and space for a good conversation that explores things we don't know and teaches us things we don't know. That was my entire attitude and point in this whole conversation.
Okay, so Marshall, can you do a private room with Ocean real quick, and you guys can hash this shit out, right? Is that doable?
Fucking wasted acid.
No, but I do. But I am offended by it. You call me out when I disagree so much. You're actually. When you call me out on something, I do what? I don't care. Because I'm guilty of it. Not simply guilty of it. Please.
You like fucking California, but I like fucking. You like pizza and I hate pizza. That's what it is. But these motherfuckers are not the type of people that you can rationally have a conversation with. You know why? Because they lie. They constantly lie. They're terrorists, piece of shit, fucking child abuser.
Ocean, I think you're single-handedly responsible for killing your own.
I don't know. Responsible.
I can't give you some attention if you
So I look. I'm not responsible for the moderation in this room.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm a little confused here. I'm so confused. Marshall isn't responsible? He's not a moderator? Oh my god! Marshall's not responsible for being a moderator?
It's private, just like gentlemen. You know what I mean? I mean, let's get real. This shit is getting way too out of hand, and let's just kind of try and continue with the conversation that we've been having all fucking night. So, like, let's take our differences and shit like that, take it to the side, take it private. It's okay. It's okay. Like, whatever. If you're not moderator, whatever, who gives a shit? You guys need to, figure this shit out on your own. Okay? Is that right? Yeah.
Whoa. Marshall's just a little delicate, very emotional. Jeez, you're so upset. Just take a sleeping pill, try to go to sleep. No need to call somebody a piece of shit. That's just projection.
Listen, I'm gonna move you guys back up when you calm down.
No.
But please calm down.
Yeah, let's not bring them back up. Let's let them do it. Where were we?
The best.
Someone who has been paid, okay, to defend a terrorist regime. He is being paid for that. He's a propagandist. It's not about different opinions. It's not about different opinions. He's the propagandist of a terrorist regime. That's it.
Yeah, but someone like fun, at least it's good to have him because you can understand where they're coming from and you can have conversations with them, and also you can make other people aware of, well, this is how they think. But at least, he's sober and he's an asshole. But with Marshall, it's just repetition. Like, it's just autopilot every time, especially this time in the morning.
Yeah, Marshall.
Shut up. He says the same thing. He can't get it across.
If Marshall.
No one who can drink. Like, what all the hate to drink? Are you a Muslim in here? Is it wrong to drink?
Hello? Listen, if Marshall was in charge, he'd just give everything away. He's a nice guy, but if he was in charge of the stall at the marketplace, he would say, "Hey, it's all free. Go ahead, take it. Go ahead, we got plenty. Go ahead, you can have it all." That's what he'd say.
John, let's not talk about Marshall.
I'm not gonna talk about Marshall. I just have some.
Yeah.
I don't. Go if you didn't get enough attention from your family.
Here we go. Now it's on me. Ocean, are you bored?
I can't give you attention all day long. You want some attention?
Are you bored or what's going on with you?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to not talk to me.
Well, you shouldn't jump in the middle.
Hello? Is this a dead app? Because there's no party hats. If you try to add people, there's nobody new. How does this app just day after day keep surviving? And it's not really making any money. These gold coins are a joke. The subscription is a joke. Look at not one plus in the account in the room. Look at that. What does that tell you? Hello?
If you guys can't behave, we're just gonna cut it off. Please behave.
Who's misbehaving right now?
Shoot him!
It's not important who. Go, just speak.
Glow, I got a question for you, Glow. Are you Iranian, Glow?
What was the question?
Have you ever read the Constitution of Muhammad written in 667 AD? from Medina?
No.
Because, the Shariaists in Iran, their branch of Islam comes from that poor little girl that Muhammad had inappropriate relationships with. And the thing about the Constitution of Islam.
With his daughter got slaughtered at the Battle of
You're interrupting me. Please stop interrupting when I'm speaking. And so I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm just telling you that yep, interrupter. That's what he does professionally. And what I'm trying.
On for like fucking the whole time.
He takes Adderall and he drinks Glow. You got to give him a little. He's got a little brother in Washington, D.C. There you go. Man up. Man up. Oh my God. Glow is telling Marshall to man up. Gotta man up, Marshall. So, my question is,
recompense for myself.
Guys, just get the fuck up, guys. Just one bike at a time, guys. Let's just keep this real simple.
I have a question.
And you know what? The next time somebody speaks over somebody, you're down in the audience, dude. There's no question, no questions asked. Okay, just listen to it.
Okay, can I ask a question for Glow? I have a question from Glow. Glow, what did Soren told you the other day? Can you repeat it, please?
No idea. I don't know.
He said you can have the IRGC's dick in your pussy, bitch.
Damn, so that's who you defending. Damn.
Ocean, what did you say to Marshall a few moments
No,
ago?
because I asked Soren and he said he didn't remember it. So all we have to go is basically he said, I don't want that shit to be said because I think it's inappropriate and bad.
They were
But my point was never that. It was that they should have a conversation, and I think he got insulted in the middle of the conversation.
Deny my shit.
It's same time, 10:32.
I have witnesses.
So enough with the batching of people and all this stuff. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Who cares? Let's try and get back to. I mean, I don't know. Unless you guys want to fight. Do you guys want to fight? Because I can bring Soren up and we can go to town on Soren for another half hour.
Look, I put a link in the chat. It's called the Charter of Medina. It's the gangster constitution of Muhammad. That's what the government of Iran follows. It's 2026 Islam. It's time to update your protocols and your laws from the Mohammedan laws to the Western jurisprudence, Magna Carta Constitution, laws of justice. There's no blood money. There's no intimidation or abuse. There's no pay and join our war or we will kill you. This is a terrorist gangster type of constitution and law framework. It's 2026. It's time we destroy it and update their legal system. I am complete.
What percent of the world is Muslim, John?
Link is in the chat to the Charter of Medina. Let's talk about the law. It's called Mohammedan's Law and Constitution. Go ahead. Let's look at the law. Let's look at the blood money. Let's look at the abuse and the tyrannical gangsterism and mafiaism of the fraud Muhammad. This is the messenger and the prophet. The guy's a fraudster and a scam artist and a criminal mafia murderer. That's the law. Mohammedan's law. It sucks. Link is in the chat.
Ocean is 50 years old and bored. It's insane. Ocean, what are you here? What is your argument here? Just a troll? Did you get Marshall mad? Do you like Marshall?
Nobody dislikes Marshall. It's just that I don't know. Anyway, I'm just waking up. He's just always the opposite sex in every room. It's like he goes into the room, he doesn't listen, and for some reason, he always ends up taking the side of the bad guy. It's just very annoying, especially in Chad is a fucking IRGC. He's the most hated person on the entire app. And then who has to go and defend him? Marshall. Completely off his head throat.
Well, let's see. Are you
See, Marshall plays the role of a fake Republican. He's not conservative. He's not fiscally conservative. He's not morally or ethically conservative. Marshall is a brain rotted out, Adderall taking alcoholic pothead who is basically a liberal Democrat from the 1990s.
Fucking 3 minutes. Are we really gonna allow Edmund to just sit here and insult me? Because I don't really want to fight Edmund. I want the rules enforced. Because earlier tonight, when we had this room, there were a set of rules, and they were enforcing people were shitty. But people say shit to me, and they're not enforced. I don't treat people like that.
Just man up, Marshall. You're actually doing what you were criticizing you of doing. Man up, Marshall.
Well, you got your moderation. That's what you want.
Man up, Marshall.
Just play it this way, and you can come back with.
When he's not drunk, please, because he's rambling off for hours now. We lost the whole thing.
That's fine. Fuck these guys. And by the way, I'm not gonna lie, Drew. By the way,
laughing when.
By the way, I don't play around with this shit. Like I moderate, and if you have a problem with, and if you have a complaint about me moderating somebody or over moderating somebody, you know what? It's because you fucking deserved it. I'm sorry, but Ocean. I love Ocean a lot. He's very straightforward and all that stuff. Same thing with Marshall's okay. He's wishy washy, this and that. But it's one of those things where if I put you downstairs, you're going downstairs for a reason. And I mean, until people can get their shit together and talk like a normal fucking human being, or fucking adult, like how old are we? Like I'm 50 fucking 5.
Marshall will not be mocked.
I heard that is bullshit. Yeah, well, I'm 55.
Go right here disrespected people over 50. He was saying some shit about 50-year-olds.
No, I was talking to you only.
Mirza, go ahead.
I'm 22, by the way.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, it's that question about you was bombing school.
Do my crimes. Listen, I want to know, are you right?
What's the own?
This is important.
I don't know if you can see this man's bio.
It's important for me.
but I can see his bio. And in his bio, he has the Somali alphabet that spells out Riyal School or something. That would make no reason for a white man to have that on his bio.
That's part of the
Troll.
That's the font. That's the font.
So are you Somali? Or no?
No.
Okay, then not.
So why would you have the Somali alphabet on the bio?
It's part of the font.
He had to go out and come back in because he clicked his own profile.
It's part of the whole font. It's part of
Click profile.
Nobody click the profile, please.
Your whole screen will freeze up. Don't click his profile. It's a Chinese finger trap.
And now I know you're really curious, but I